Sometimes I'm a bit of a work in progress, and I used to get really badly frustrated losing my keys, didn't I, Lauren?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. Then I read in a book about the difference words can make, and so what I now think about is my car keys are waiting to be found.
That's it?
And it is true, I don't stress as much as I used to, isn't it?
No, it helps.
It's like saying, I don't know what to do, or saying, now, what can I do about this?
That's right,
It's
that's
just,
right.
you know, you open your mind to possibilities instead of closing it down, I don't know what to do, and your brain says, oh, okay.
Now,
oh, what shall I do? Well, your brain starts to look for answers.
Now, of course, finding car keys, I mean, that's something you can find out in a book, you can read about a book, it's kind of simple to fix, improve your attitude, etc. But the deepest and most meaningful things of life, to tell you the truth, most of us struggle and have trouble changing us from the inside out. Yeah, so how do you get changed from the inside out?
I think there's only one way, James, and that's really to come to God and ask Him for His help.
Okay.
And there's some beautiful...
So God claims He can help.
He does, and it's like a gift that He gives us. And it's one of the beautiful verses in that Paul talks about, that it's actually a fruit of the Spirit, this love, and God can help make us loving people when we receive His Spirit. It says the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. Against such things there is no law. And they're the things we really desire to have, but in our own selves we'll never get them.
Okay, so this is God's claim.
Yes.
God claims that He's able to give us the gift of peace, of love inside our heart. So this would suggest that if there's I'll use a man as an example, the quintessential example. If there's a man or if there's a woman and they're struggling and they just can't bring the love from inside out because the darkness is just too deep, there's a claim from God that He can supernaturally fix that.
If we open ourselves up to that and receive His gift.
Okay.
And I think too, oh, sorry, no, go ahead, Lauren.
Well, it may not necessarily be an overnight thing, but step by step, God will help you to become a more loving person. He has ways to help.
Okay, so it's a process.
It's a process.
But it works.
Yes.
It'd be like reading the Gospel of John and just falling in love with Jesus and seeing how He treated people. And so you're feeding yourself with love and words of love and actions of love. You're feeding. You need to feed your spirit. The Psalms, the Proverbs, the Gospels, Isaiah.
The Bible actually tells us how to feed ourselves, doesn't it?
I think that I really love what you said about the Spirit being able to help you, and it all begins with a choice. And so we can choose to invite God's Spirit to help us. We can choose, as the Bible says, to focus on what's positive rather than what's negative. And so we see in Philippians chapter 4, the Bible says, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure and lovely, choose to think about these things. So if you want to have a breakthrough or a change, God's saying, just make a decision and choose to focus on the good rather than on the negative. Choose to invite His Spirit.
So that's a decision you can make in your mind.
Yeah.
And it's incredible how much power God's put into us to make a difference in our future.
So how can I love Lauren more?
I think, well, it begins with a choice. And you could probably ask her and she'll give you the best ideas there are.
I better hold her hand now, I'll be sunk if I don't.
And perhaps one of the choices you can do is, you know how you make time for yourself and God, and you make time to come here and serve the community and the nation and even YouTube. You can put time in your diary. It's an appointment with Lauren. Things like that.
That's right, and with each other. Now that was just a mini example. Anybody, anywhere can express love to the one that they love the most. How? Get those words into gear, get those actions into gear, and why not start this Valentine's Day week? Get to know the ones you love more and more.